The first speaker, however, I want to introduce is Marty Reitzen, and Marty is a Cursista brother, and I think that movement shook us. It changed us, and I think as we think about the future, we should be thinking about that for our area. How are we going to shake our sons? How are we going to shake our daughters the way that movement shook us? So Marty, I look forward to hearing your comments today. Thank you so much for coming.
Good to see you all. I'm going to start with a story. So these 5 clergymen walk into a bar. Oh, wait a second. Hang on, it's the wrong. Well, we could do that. So these 5 clergymen walk into a church, and they met to ask this question: how can we have an impact in the community, in our community? And the Orthodox priest said, we need to build a community based on the historic roots of the church. And the vineyard pastor said, we need to bring the kingdom through signs and wonders. The semi-retired pastor said, we need to include as many traditions as possible and be inclusive. And the Pentecostal pastor said, we need to exercise the spiritual gifts and speak in tongues more often. And the Episcopal priest said, we need to address historical grievances and work on reconciliation. I've never heard that before. So they all agreed none of these were the right approach. And guess what? They decided to be friends and pray together every month. Well, it didn't exactly go down like that, but we've agreed to be friends, and we've worked at it for the past 5 years and longer. The Hollister Prayer Corridor and the Hollister Pastors Prayer Gathering came about as a result of hearing specific prophetic words that the Hollister Corridor, from the railroad trestle at Modoc to the Bacara, would be a healing corridor. Towards that end, we have been praying together and wrestling with what that means since 2012, largely in part to the persistence and perseverance of the man we're here to honor today, Father Brian Cox. So Brian, I want to thank you for not only caring about reconciliation in faraway places like the Nineveh Plains, but for having God's heart to see it come to pass in our own community. I and we look forward to seeing all of God's promises come to pass as we love and labor together in this band of brothers in gospel friendship. So on behalf of Father Nicholas and Pastors Len Samukian, John Hyman, Fred Barton, and Pastor Nicholas Catley, I want to thank you from the Hollister Pastors Corridor Band of Brothers. And I want to say to you and Ann, jump in the water, retirement is awesome.